Things you might not realize about King Charles' Royal Guard. Those guns aren't usually loaded. Usually. The Royal Guard's intimidating weapons only have ammo in them when they're aware of a potential serious security threat. To say that the guards are walking around with unloaded weapons is one thing, but those bayonets say something completely different. And remember, those guards aren't there for show. They are professionally trained soldiers and they do know how to use them. Those black fluffy hats that the guards wear, okay, yeah, they're not all that intimidating, but apparently in the old days, the hats were considered intimidating. So, placing the strap ensures that the hat would come off if hit without breaking their necks. Delightful. They're also quite heavy, weighing anywhere from 2 to 4 kilograms. As if that weren't bad enough, the hat gets even heavier when it gets wet in either the rain or the snow. Yikes. Those hats look so furry because they're made out of real bear fur. They tried to use a synthetic fur, but the colors ran too easily. However, that doesn't mean that the guards' hat makers are massacring bears on a daily basis. It's not uncommon for a guard to wear a hat that was issued in 1969. Another thing you might not realize is they have to pass a test. How difficult is it to become a member of the King's Guard? Since the Guard is basically a military organization, candidates have to pass the BARB, the British Army Recruitment Battery Test. The BARB test is basic logic and smarts. It also is physical and psychological as well. And believe it or not, you have to meet a certain height requirement. Yes, standing there for hours does tend to get tedious. They tend to sing songs in their head or try to remember a movie from start to finish. They've gotten pretty good at that. Sometimes they'll even try to photobomb tourists. They don't like it when you imitate their walk. One of the most iconic traits about the Guard is their strut march combo of a walk, which many tourists try to imitate. A lot of people try to mock the way they march by doing it all wrong, which sometimes is annoying. And you may not realize this, but one of the advantages of being a member of the Royal Guard is they actually have a better chance of chatting with the royal family than you do. And yes, they do laugh sometime or they do crack a smile. Unfortunately, it's extremely frowned upon and a member of the Royal Guard can be fined up to a week's wages for just such an infraction. Well, that's it. That's all the time we have. If you know anything else about the Royal Guard, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'm Mark Stice. Thanks for watching the video.